some questions regarding the match. Thanks so much for answering our questions.
I swear daylight comes too soon. After party, everyone roll through. Don't matter where I go, as long as I go with you. I swear daylight comes too soon. Daylight comes too soon. I swear daylight comes too soon. After party, everyone roll through. Don't matter where I go, as long as I go with you. Nights where daylight comes too soon. Daylight comes too soon.
Nights where daylight comes too soon. Everywhere I gotta bring the man them through. Gotta shout out the gal them too. Nights where daylight comes too soon. Nights where daylight comes too soon. Everywhere I gotta bring the man them through. Gotta shout out the gal them too. Nights where daylight comes too soon. Roll if there ain't a venue. Lime and coke on the menu. Wanna dress casual, bouncers won't let you. Good thing promoters, they can still get you in. Stepped in a bash, already go where I want, got a triple A pass. Got one for Oak and got one for Kaz. Got one for Mass and got one for Wax. Sit down, man need a sec to relax. If you want a photo, just need to ask. Take one with them without the flash. Head to the whip out the cash. Who's it? It's all there, man, don't need to count it. It ain't counterfeit, man, I'm out of it. But I still ain't down to dip. Nights where daylight comes too soon. Everywhere I gotta bring the man them through. Gotta shout out the gal them too. Nights where daylight comes too soon. Nights where daylight comes too soon. Everywhere I gotta bring the man them through. Gotta shout out the gal them too. Nights where daylight comes too soon. I see strangers walk past me. Look around, see friends that are family. What do you fancy? End of the night, all off beat. Never lived it. Life on no lemonade money. Can't lie, I think the tastes dirty. On top of that, make sure I'm paid fully. Leave the club and see sunrise. Right then, man, I know where my love lies. And I think I forget that sometimes. Shake hands, give hugs, say goodbyes. Flakes and ice creams. Girls in white jeans. Live streams of my midsummer night's dreams.
I swear daylight comes too soon. After party, everyone roll through. Don't matter where I go, as long as I go with you. I swear daylight comes too soon. Daylight comes too soon.
Nights where daylight comes too soon. Everywhere I gotta bring the man them through. Gotta shout out the gal them too. Nights where daylight comes too soon. Nights where daylight comes too soon. Everywhere I gotta bring the man them through. Gotta shout out the gal them too. Nights where daylight comes too soon. Nights where daylight comes too soon. Everywhere I gotta bring the man them through. Gotta shout out the gal them too. Nights where daylight comes too soon. Nights where daylight comes too soon. Everywhere I gotta bring the man them through. Gotta shout out the gal them too. Nights where daylight comes too soon. What's out the gal them too? Pick up the raving crew. On the ones and twos. On the ones and twos. What's out the gal them too? Pick up the raving crew. On the ones and twos. On the ones and twos.
I swear daylight comes too soon. After party, everyone roll through. Don't matter where I go, as long as I go with you. I swear daylight comes too soon. Daylight comes too soon. I swear daylight comes too soon. After party, everyone roll through. Don't matter where I go, as long as I go with you. I swear daylight comes too soon. Daylight comes too soon.
Glitter in my motion. They can't seem to focus. I know where my devotion is. My intuition says I know we want want to feel every part of what we got. I'm chasing what is real. I promise I won't get caught up in a fantasy of what love should be. They say hearts will beat, but they don't know me. If you hide, I see. No, just wear with me. They say hearts will beat.
It's a game, really, we don't have to sell for you. It's got such a fascinating history. We could have sold the stadium out, what, 5-6 times over, I reckon. What a match. And it's live. This is St James's Park, the historic home of Newcastle United. I'm Martin Tyler. Sitting alongside me is Alan Smith. Premier League football for you very shortly. It's Newcastle United against Tottenham Hotspur.
I love visiting this ground. Rarely been disappointed with the entertainment on offer. Don't think I will be today either.
I think it's one of the great nicknames, isn't it, from his birth name, Harry Kane. Hurricane. That's what they're calling him, with his powerful striking talents.
Well, you look at his league goal tally, and it's there for all to see. Such a danger man, as he's sure to be today.
Newcastle United's lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. Sergio Ramos starts, looking to continue his good form at the back. In attack, Edinson Cavani partners up front with Carlos Tevez. We have 3 changes for Spurs since they last played. Hugo Lloris starts in goal. Juan Foyth starts with Joel Matip as the centre-backs. Lucas starts with Son Heung-min on the flanks. In attack, Harry Kane starts. He's been in tremendous form recently. It is extraordinary in this city centre stadium, and maybe because of it, where it's like a goldfish bowl to play here in Newcastle. They haven't won anything domestically since 1955.
No, it is incredible. I mean, this place dominates the skyline in Newcastle, and they turn up in their thousands every other week. They're just crying out for a football team that can compete for silverware.
Didn't really get what he wanted from the power.
Well, he had other options as well. His teammates aren't happy.
He's tried that from long range. Saw the potential for a shot from distance, and there was some potential there.
He doesn't need a second invitation from those kind of distance. He's always willing to have a pot shot.
It's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming. One pass away from being a great move. Well, this is a side used to winning, but actually a draw would take them to the top of the table.
Well, we're at that point where everybody can see the finishing line, and that's when sometimes form can take a hit when tension gets involved, but to be able to go top at this stage would be a wonderful fillip for them.
Very able to get his body in the way. In the Manchester City game, news of a goal, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Manchester City. 10 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Well, there are players here who stand out a bit. These two in particular, I think, today, Alan.
I love watching this pair play. They haven't disappointed this season. They've been the most threatening players for me, for both their teams.
So many media outlets these days, and at the moment they're being dominated by just one story, this potential offer from Bayern Munich.
Well, the figure being quoted is about £110 million, and it's got to affect the player concerned during all these rumours and negotiations. Let's see if that can get the deal over the line.
Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Cavani! Hugo Lloris stops it comfortably. Nothing wrong. Really in the clear now, in on goal. He's gone for the volley, and it nearly paid off.
Yeah, really good technique there, known for that kind of volley. The manager just hoping that that miss is not going to come back to haunt them. They are creating chances, but that was a costly miss.
Sergio Ramos. Well, the keeper's got that. And that's a turnover to the opposition. At Selhurst Park today with news of a goal is Alan McInally.
It's a goal.
Well, from that distance, that was pretty close.
Yeah, it looked like the keeper was worried for a second there.
Well, a real treat in store for you. Coverage on EA Sports of the Premier League fixture. Newcastle United, they'll be facing Brighton and Hove Albion.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
It's a Manchester United goal that Alan McInally was trying to tell us about. I had to cut across in there, apologies for that. And that's the first goal of the game, it's 1-0. Left the defenders trailing now, here's a chance. It's a difficult technique, that.
Yeah, you've got to catch those volleys perfectly to do the damage.
And the shot had plenty of conviction, but it had too much height.
Well, he was always asking a lot to keep that one on target, and the ball always going up and over the bar by some distance in the end. Well, they certainly should be ahead in this match, there's no doubt about that. Look at the number of chances they have created so far.
Didn't really get what he wanted from the power.
Well, he had other options as well. His teammates aren't happy.
As for Tottenham, their next game, Alan.
They're playing Leicester City in their next match, and I can't really see too much between the sides. I think it would be close.
Danny Rose. Here's Walker. Can find some space here on the flanks. Hit it well! He saved it, and saved it well. Corner. And here's a possibility of making a chance to go in front. Goalkeeper rising to the occasion, literally.
Yeah, he would have been disappointed to get beaten, but nevertheless had to keep his eye on the ball.
Well, let's hear from Alan McInally, who's got a goal to tell us about in the Everton game.
It's a goal for Everton. 33 minutes played. 1-0.
Well, right on the spot there for that story, Alan McInally, of course. Straightforward stop from an effort from a long, long way out. Tried his luck, and he's caught that right, but just off target.
Not too much wrong with the technique there.
Was he right to take that on, Alan, from that distance? Off target anyway.
Well, it would have been a heck of a goal to score from that distance. Surprised he tried, actually.
Intercepted well. A Bright idea, but he couldn't manufacture the pass that would have got his teammate away and in on goal. Confident enough to take it on the volley.
Yeah, it is one of the hardest techniques going.
I have to say the game's passing him by in midfield today.
You look at that touch map and that's very unlike him. You know, he's normally much more busy than that, and you'd expect him to get better.
Cavani. Enterprising attacking play, but not quite enterprising enough. Just couldn't hold on to the ball, Spurs. Well, he tried his luck from a long way out, but the goalkeeper had no problems at all.
4 minutes, added time.
Well, that pass never looked like reaching its target, and they're away with the ball. Rose. It's good play to get a foot in and intercept. And Newcastle on the attack. That's an important clearance. Well, we're halfway through, and we haven't yet got a goal to bring to you. 0-0 at half-time. Well, he's been in the game, hasn't he? That's the best we can say for him. But not everything he's tried has come off.
Yeah, it was hard work for him in that first half. You could see him putting in a shift, but not much went right, and he'll hope to improve in this second period.